heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Texas Longhorns, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense has the football first here today. Kirk, in this quarterback's career has been a mix of mistakes, but also stepping up in some big moments when needed.
Chris, this guy doesn't necessarily have the flashy skill set, but he's very consistent with what he does within this offensive structure. And the defense better be careful, because whether it's his legs or his arm, he can make you pay.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looks right for a quick completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
The Dogs will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So Texas's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
To throw, it's Manning. Makes the catch. It's Moore. Early in this season, Kirk, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Run quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Hand it off for a draw. goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pin in their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. They try to sneak it for the first. Game moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's the beauty of having a quarterback with this kind of length on 4th down and 2. You go with quarterback sneak. All he has to do basically is fall forward and pick up a first down. Good call and a nice job of executing up front.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's running out of time here. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. Not a long return, but the important thing to take right side of scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's a short completion of the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
And it's hauled in with a tight end and a cornerback. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Short pass finds the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Shotgun formation here on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Man, there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab down the middle. It's Branch. One down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Yeah, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To throw, it's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Fires it to the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws it deep downfield to the left. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. It's past the 35. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now
the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. There's a throw underneath to the back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, you could see the defense there completely fooled. They're getting upfield. They're trying to apply pressure on the quarterback, thinking that they're going to throw the ball. But instead, they go with the draw play, completely fools the defense. They're out of position, gave the offensive line some really nice blocking angles, and gave the back plenty of room to pick up that first down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Manning. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Texas and Georgia hasn't taken long for these two to establish a rivalry in the SEC. Two memorable collisions last season, regular season in Austin. The Georgia pass rush just got after Texas. Hard-fought, close win. And then the rematch for the SEC championship game. Another game where Georgia just made enough plays, Kirk, to win.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a great matchup every single time these teams get together in the SEC. Having Texas with their tradition, what Sark's doing with that program, obviously what Kirby's doing with Georgia. That's one of those matchups every single year when they're up on the calendar. You circle it. Two great games last year. Georgia finding a way to get it done both times. You got to believe that Sark and Texas looking for payback.
They'll try a pass here. The short completion to the tight end. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Longhorns move into the red zone. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it's good right down the middle. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights through a tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, what a spin! They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air. It's Stockton. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Bulldogs come to the line with 1st and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion, and he put 6 more on the board.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he threw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, a really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he keeps it. Football comes out. The defense has got it.
Being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
42 Spider. 4-2.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to the lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Bringing pressure. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They need to get things going here in the 3rd quarter, already trailing by a couple of possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's a keeper. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of play.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Longhorns will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And the junior makes an outstanding catch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch! And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The first play of the drive now from the 25. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Moore. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. To throw, it's Manning. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. It's 3rd down for the offense. Back to throw. It's Stockton. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. Now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
This time, a completion. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to pass. It's Manning. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple of scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
So here's the first play of the drive, back into their own 7. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They get there on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. Caught by the receiver. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Now he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Grinding away with a running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. is out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Manning. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, and he finds his tight end for the catch.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. Quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Looking right, this one caught. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And they'll bring him down after a short gain, moves the football inside the 5. He's got it near the end zone, and he's down at the 3-yard line. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back?
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And the defense smothers him for no gain. For this one, I mean, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave them the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides.